Today is International Day of Women and Girls in Science. Joe English talked with a researcher from the University of Oregon about getting more women and girls involved in science, technology, engineering, and math.
I just celebrated my 3-year anniversary here at the University of Oregon. And I actually moved from New Zealand, so that's where I did my training in research and STEM education. I am from Sweden, so I also did my undergrads there. So I have a bachelor and a master degree from the university in Sweden as well.
And I know this is international, so let me ask you about that. You've been in several different countries. Is there a difference? Is there a difference between countries?
Yeah, I think science is global, obviously, and I'm a good example. I'm actually at a conference now, meeting all my colleagues across the globe for everything. But I think we have different priorities in different geographical regions in terms of what we're putting most effort in both the research subjects, but also in terms of encouraging next generation scientists to join. And I think in Sweden, that's a place where you have a lot of opportunities to access education, regardless of your financial situation.
Is the challenge the lack of opportunity or a lack of interest, or both? Are girls and women just hesitant to take on careers in science?
Well, I think science is hard for everyone, right? I think that's the part of it. We're trying to solve really hard problems, and that requires a lot of, passion and excitement and dedication. And I think exactly, sometimes it's just maybe not a clear path on how to get into that. So I think what we're doing a lot at the University of Oregon is we have these wonderful outreach programs. We do the Mad Duck Science Friday for girls in high schools to come visit and do hands-on activities and actually meet scientists and ask questions and see the labs. Because I can talk for myself. I didn't know that I was going to be a scientist when I grew up, right? I knew I liked biology, but I thought I was going to be a doctor or a veterinarian. And I think that's what you see on TV, and that's what you see that is a career. So I didn't even know that science was a career.
To that respect, are we making progress? This is the 10th anniversary of the International Day. So that's a good sign that it's sticking around, but we need to do more.
Yeah, and I think it really is discipline dependent a little bit. So I'm in bioengineering, and that's actually very broad science subjects, right? And I think part of the subspecialty that I'm in is actually orthopedics. So I work with a lot of, joint diseases and those types of things. And that has been historically really underrepresented by females in that space. But I think, again, if I can take the example where I am now at an international conference, there's some wonderful conversations in raising awareness around it. And I think that's where we have to start, right? So raising awareness, and then that will encourage more outreach programs and making sure that it is on the radar for girls and women. So again, if I take my example, I didn't even know that this was a career option, right? And that's something that happens through conversation. So I think that there is improvement for sure, especially in the conversations that are happening and the awareness.
And those conversations can start at a very early age, right? We don't have to be college or high school, even elementary grades.
Yeah, exactly. So again, I think that's where those sessions where you can actually meet high school students is really wonderful. And sometimes we should go to the high school as well. And I know our student society at University of Oregon, in our department at least, is going to visit high schools to just talk about what they're doing. So it doesn't have to be a lot of effort, right? And I think it's nice that students are going to see other students. So it's not just a few of us, right? It's all of us as a community that is having those conversations.
I'm old enough to know that there were few female doctors when I was a little kid. Now we're seeing a lot more when I take my kids to the doctor. I would say in some cases, a majority of women. And I don't want to focus strictly on the medical field, but are we seeing that kind of thing? And do you think that that's going to continue?
Yeah, and I think what's exciting is that we're also seeing females in leadership roles in the I went orthopedics because that's where I work, right? So, our director of the Slocum board is a woman, and some of the international societies have females in leadership role. And I think that is also where it trickles down, that you have role models that you can see are able to be successful, and that kind of inspires you to keep going as well. So yeah, I definitely think that there's a lot of progress that is being made.
The United Nations General Assembly adopted the International Day of Women and Girls in Science to promote full and equal access and participation of women in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields.